Hi guys, so I've been playing Inner Urge today. I've been working on Inner Urge, which is a very tricky tune, and I thought I would just write down video down some of the chord ideas I've been having for my own benefit, and maybe some of you will benefit from these as well. So these were just major 7 sharp 11 voicings. This is the last, depending on how you're counting the bars, the last 8 bars or the last 4 bars when we've got this sequenced pattern of major 7 sharp 11s. So we start with the E major 7 sharp 11 to C major 7 sharp 11, and whatever you do on those you can just sequence it down. So I'm only going to focus on those 2 chords. So the most obvious one, which I think is what most people will probably go to straight away, would be for the E major 7 sharp 11, which is a lovely chord, beautiful sound. We've then got a C sharp major 7 sharp 11. So we've got so that's one way of doing it. Now the second way of doing it is to open those voicings out, which I like. These sound, because they're such close voicings, they're a bit melancholy for me in this instance, so you know, other instances that might be what you're after. So all I'm going to do is take this middle note and put it up onto the top E string. So we've now got 7 on the A, 8 on the G, 9 on the B, and 6 on the E string. Now for me that's a bit more traditionally Lydian, this sort of ethereal sound. It's a nice brighter sound because we've got the sharp 11 on the top there. And then when we go to the C sharp, we're going to be taking that same pattern that we were playing before, the same shape, and putting the bottom note up an octave. So we end up with 9 on the E, 10 on the G, 8 on the B, and 8 on the E, which is a great sound. And the final set of voicings, now this is very Alan Holdsworth, we're going to be playing the low 4 strings. So this is for the E major 7 sharp 11, 12 on the E string, 11 on the A string, 8 on the D string, and 11 on the G string. Now getting your fingers around that's quite tricky, but it's worth it. 12, 11, 8, 11. And to get to the C sharp with the sharp 11, it's very difficult saying these chords. C sharp major 7 sharp 11, too many sharps. We're just going to slide up to the 13th fret on the E string, the 11th fret on the A string, the 10th fret on the D string, and the 12th fret on the G string, which is like a minor 7 with a 9, or a minor triad with a 9. So it's C sharp major in its first inversion, with E sharp or F at the bottom. So we get this. And so we've got this one common tone there. So hopefully you find those useful. I'm pleased I've kept track of those, because I don't know about you guys, but I'll sometimes think of something, come up with something that I like, and then come back to it the next day and I can't quite remember it properly. So it's always useful for me to track these things down in video, and even better if I can help some of you as well. So hopefully that was useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, share this with anyone who you think would find it useful. Cheers.